This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, the space for deep healing and peace. Hello, POTUS, welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. Excuse me. Hello, Beastie. Welcome. Beast came to say hi. You may begin the session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down, the choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Hello, Monica. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you so much for the gift. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you, even through the surface. Thank you for the roses. The earth can hold the full weight of your body, as well as anything else you may be carrying. Thank you so much for the confetti. I appreciate you. Bringing your awareness to your breathing, simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. Noticing how the breath feels as it exits your body. Nice, natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. With each in-breath, inviting in more vitality, more rejuvenation, more peace. With each exhale, releasing all of your resistance. As you breathe in, as you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Giving yourself permission to just relax. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, your mind becoming clearer, sharper, more at peace. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Not worrying about tomorrow, not dwelling on the past, just allowing yourself to be right here, right now, as you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the heart puffs, Paula, and welcome back, friend. Maybe beginning to feel a wonderful wave of relaxation. Thank you for the gift. Washing all over you. Wonderful waves of relaxation flowing through your hair, flowing through your scalp. Thank you, Green Eyes, and welcome back. Thank you, Laura. Wonderful waves of relaxation flowing through your forehead, flowing through your mind. Thank you for the gifts. As you release any worry you are storing in the forehead, allowing peace to flood the mind. Wonderful waves of relaxation flowing through the cheeks as you release any tension you are storing in the cheeks. Wonderful waves of relaxation flowing through the jaw as you release As you release any tension you are storing in the throat, storing in the neck, wonderful waves of relaxation flowing through the shoulders as you completely soften all throughout the shoulders. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. Wonderful waves of relaxation flowing down the arms, flowing down the biceps, flowing down the triceps, flowing down the elbows, flowing down the forearms, flowing down the wrists, flowing down the hands, flowing all the way down through to your fingertips as you allow the arms to go limp like noodles. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the heart me, Sharon. I appreciate you. And thank you for the roses, Paula. Soft waves of serenity flowing through the chest as you release any tension being stored within the chest. Soft waves of serenity flowing down the back as you release any tension you are storing in the back. Soft waves of serenity flowing down the belly as you completely soften all throughout the belly. Soft waves of serenity flowing down the glutes as you release any tension you are storing in the glutes. Soft waves of serenity flowing through the hips as you release much for the money gun, Bridget. W's, Bridget, thank you so very much for that beautiful gift. Thank you so much for the gift, Eva. Releasing any tension you are storing in the brine. Hello, Lady Smoke. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. And thank you for the beautiful flower crown, Raz. I appreciate you. Soft waves of serenity flowing down the legs, flowing down the quads, flowing down the hamstrings. Thank you for the heartbeat. Flowing down the knees, flowing down the shins. Thank you for the confetti, as I appreciate you. Flowing down the ankles, flowing down the feet, flowing all the way through to your tippy toes. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. As you allow the legs to go, limp like noodles. Thank you for the heartbeat. Everything that is not serving us in this moment, completely released. Okay. And now you may imagine yourself inside of an elevator. This elevator can be made entirely of glass. It can be made out of diamonds and gold. It can be one giant sapphire, or perhaps a ruby. It can be made entirely of stardust. However you envision your elevator is perfectly fine. And there are 10 levels to this elevator, each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Starting all the way at the top at level number 10. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to level number 9. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to level number 8. Feeling so peaceful, so serene as you move on down to level number 7. Hello, Copper. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. as you move on down to level number 4. Maybe beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts, your mind becoming quieter and quieter as you move on down to level number 3. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to level number 2. And finally feeling just so totally relaxed as we reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at level number 1. And if you have an emergency or a bodily function to attend to, you will be able to leave the session just fine and deal with absolutely anything that requires your attention. And you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time, regardless of how long you are actually able to stay tonight. And you will wake up tomorrow morning feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you sleep tonight. Thank you so much for the heartbeat, and welcome back, Kirsten. And thank you everyone who is tapping away on the screen right now. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. I know it can be a little bit hard to tap when you're so totally relaxed, so I super appreciate everyone making the effort. Thank you for the hand heart, Paula, and thank you for all of the beautiful gifts you guys have sent. You are super amazing. And of course, thank you all for just being here with me tonight. It means a lot to me that I get to come along on your healing journey. Okay. And now as you exit your elevator, you find yourself in a room with a vault. And you may go ahead and put inside of this vault anything you are worried about, anything that is just stressing you the heck out, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming. And this is not a permanent space for this stuff. You will deal with this stuff effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. But for right now, your only job is to just relax, so you can put all of that stuff inside of this vault and lock it away for now. And now you may imagine that you are up in the clouds. It is a beautiful sunset evening. The sky is glowing with radiant shades of peach, orange, pink, and gold. Golden rays of sun fill the air, and down, down, down below you, there is an infinite ocean that reflects the colors of the sunset. Everything in this heavenly space feels so alive. You feel good here, safe, nurtured, rejuvenated. You take in the wonder and the beauty of this magical space. The cooling clouds as they support you. Rays of golden sun that feel electric on your skin. Thank you so much for the heartbeat, Johnny. It's as if you're able to gain a better sense of perspective way up here. More clarity. And then something happens. You are transformed into a drop of rain, and you fall from the clouds, formless, translucent. Rays of energizing sun pass through your liquid form. You are completely free as you fall. You fall into the endless ocean below you, splashing into it, becoming one with the sea. You rise and you recede. You ebb and you flow. Your surface sparkles in the setting sun. The depths of your darkness house countless fish, whales, turtles, sharks. You are vast and abundant. Your tides roll and crash with wild abandon. You lap against the seashore in an endless and eternal dance. Thank you so much for the gift. resistance to be found here. There is no force, only flow. Thank you so much for the finger hearts. You swell and you release. You move at your own rhythm. You are the primordial void from which all life on earth originated from. You have the powerful ability to create. You also have the ability to shift, the ability to destroy. You can change again and again and again. You have no limits. You have no form. You have nothing to adhere to. You are timeless. Thank you so much for the heart mate. Ancient, wise, and powerful beyond all measure. From the depths of your waters emerged civilizations. Abundance is your truest nature, and there is absolutely nothing that you lack. Allow yourself to just flow for as long as you like. Allow your tides to come. Allow your tides to shift. Allow your tides to pass. here before the first human. You will be here after the last. Your possibilities are as endless as you. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you. Are free to ebb and flow with wild abandon for as long as you like. You are also free to come back into your body, back into your mind, back into the here and now, whichever feels right for you in this moment. Either way, I will go ahead and place you in a pyramid of purple light. This pyramid fills with electric purple light from the bottom to the top, completely encasing you in protective energy. And any negative energy sent your way will instantly dissolve into the light of unconditional love, far before it ever reaches you. This pyramid is programmed to continue to release negative energy from your mind, from your body, from your spirit. This pyramid is programmed to stay with you for as long as you can. Thank you so much for the heart, me. I appreciate you. Thank you for the heartbeat. Not only will this pyramid deflect, repel, and release negative energy from you, but it will also attract more positive energy to you, as well as enhancing all of the positive energy that you already have. And if there are any beings or entities that are attached to your field of energy that are just draining you, fueling you with fear, keeping you in a state of confusion, stagnation with peace, love, and respect. They are now released. The lesson has been learned. They have no place any longer. Thank you, Michelle. And they may never return. And any contracts or vow that you have entered into, consciously or unconsciously, in this lifetime or any other, that grants permission to an entity or being to exert spiritual authority, control, dominion, or unwanted influence over your energy, is now dissolved. The karmic cycle is over. You are free. And if at any point in time you feel like you can sense that you have either picked up an energy that does not belong to you, or that there is an unwanted energy being directed at you, you can always come back to the pyramid of purple light. As a being of free will, you can always choose at any point in time to release absolutely any unwanted energy. That is your birthright, and no one can take that away from you. And there may be some who try to trick you into believing that you have no agency, that you have no choice. Do not believe them. You always have choice. Have to worry about anyone sending you negative energy. Negative energy is just energy, and all energy can be changed. In fact, energy's constant state is a state of change. Just be sure when you are doing so that you are doing so from a calm place of compassion, respect, and love. Thank you so much for the heartbeat, and welcome back. When you are working from a space of force, fear, or resistance, you can create the kind of psychic glue that the entity or energy or being needs to be able to attach to you. And it is completely unnecessary. Unconditional love is the most protective energy that there is. It has the power to instantly dissolve even the most stubborn of negative energies. So with peace and love, release. I will now go ahead and seal the shield. You are divinely loved. You are divinely cherished. Thank you, Paula. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected. Always. There are so many things going on behind the scenes that you have no idea about. keeping you protected at all times. So don't you worry. Everything is going to work out just fine. The universe is constantly conspiring in your favor. Beautiful. We will now go ahead and get a message from Spirit. First, starting out with our heavenly bodies astrology. Okay. What message does Spirit have for us right now? What truth would like to be revealed in this moment? What needs to be brought to our awareness in this moment? What is the collective message for Spirit? Miracles abound. Okay, so we have Pisces with intimacy, intuition, and compassion. I feel like love is in the air, first of all. And for some of us, that might seem like a miracle. Take it as it resonates. Love is in the air. The little Pomeranian that you've been seeing floating around. Beast, would you like to say hello? This guy right over here is a Pisces. If you look at Beast, look over here. This eye, if you can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's half brown and half blue, which looks like the Pisces sign, half and half. He is a magical little beast, that one. Aw. He put his little head on my leg. I love when dogs do that. Anyways, back to the message at hand. Pisces. Okay, so, oh my god, I got the funniest message in regards to Neptune, which reminds me of this because Pisces is ruled by Neptune. I was told that I was luring people like a mermaid, luring men to their doom, and I was at the beach and I was like, message resonates. Pisces though, where are we going with this? Love is in the air, definitely. I feel like there is a strong sense of attraction. There might be someone coming along who's just like, ooh, so dreamy. We might be having dreams about something. We might be having intimate dreams. But I feel like for some of us, this is going to be something that's happening physically. Like there might be some physical intimacy coming. Let's go ahead and read the Pisces message. Oh, and the reason I said miracles abound is because Pisces really does rule over the realm of miracles. Pisces rules over like things that are kind of that might seem unrealistic, but Pisces is that kind of energy that makes the unrealistic real. So like blessings, miracles, stuff like that definitely do fall under Pisces. Intuition, sensitivity, compassion, intimacy, forgiveness. There might be someone who's coming along who they may have messed up in some way. Now, if this is some sort of mess up that you're categorizing as unforgivable, absolutely do not take this message. I'm never going to guide you into some sort of situation that either puts your mental, physical, or emotional health at risk. So if forgiveness requires putting yourself at risk in some way, absolutely no forgiveness. keep those people at a distance, never see them again, block their number, leave them, let them learn their lessons on their own. However, if there is someone who comes to you who is asking for some type of forgiveness, and they have and you really and truly believe that forgiving this person will not put you in any type of danger or harm, then I'm being encouraged, forgiveness. For some people, this could be a forgiveness that's coming that doesn't involve the other person actually asking for forgiveness, but you deciding to forgive just so that that forgiveness can heal you. So instead of holding on to old resentments, old grievances, old hurts, you're filling yourself up with forgiveness, and you're able to move on from that type of negative cycle. Psychic connections, serving something greater than the self. There might be some psychic communication coming in, like dreams. Oh, and then another thing is, if we are having if you've been having repeated dreams about someone, that's not a coincidence. That's some type of psychic communication that's happening there. And I will say this about these psychic communications, because every time I go messing around with male practitioners, these male practitioners have a funny way of then suddenly popping up in my dreams, and it's like, okay, how come when I'm dealing with female practitioners this doesn't happen, and how come when I'm dealing with muggle men this doesn't happen? It's always these freaking male practitioners. It's like you see them on a live stream once, and then suddenly they're in your dreams for the next 2 weeks, and it's like, that never happens with the female practitioners. I find it funny. I'm on to you people. Anyways, if you've been having a lot of dreams about a specific person, that's psychic communication happening. And then another thing I'm going to say about that psychic communication is that's one sign of a soulmate connection, regardless of whatever type of soulmate connection. I feel like a good example for me is there were so many times when I was living with my sister where I would be thinking oh my god, I want some freaking pizza right now, and then I get home and my sister is sitting there with a box of pizza. So any type of soulmate connection, whether it's you siblings, whether it's or relational, someone that you're actually related to, or whether it's your best friend, or it could also be your significant partner, your significant other. But if there's someone that's been popping up in your dreams a lot, it's a soulmate connection. Trust that. And also that those aren't just dreams, those are you guys communicating. So think about what's being communicated in those dreams is one thing that I'm being told to tell you. Oh my god. Speaking about dreams, one of the dreams that I have a lot is I'll dream about the dog, but the dreams are always it's almost like I've walked into his dreams, where it's it's just, the whole dream is just me walking him in a park, but he doesn't have to be on the leash, and he just listens. If I call him back, he'll just come back, he won't run away. But that's the whole dream, and it's literally I'm walking into his dream of me. Let your body fade into the atmosphere. For a moment, forget your name and your identity. Connect with your boundless soul. In the ancient place of oneness, can you find forgiveness for yourself in all earthly life, like you would a child? Try to live each day seeing the physical world as a sacred illusion, and see all human beings as spiritual creatures having a human experience. Forgive yourself and others. It's your path to freedom. Carry the softness with you while remembering you can invite someone into your heart without letting them into your house. Exactly. It's time to forgive, I guess, Psst, go! Stop it! Stop it! How can I forgive you if you're still pissing me off, little dog? Urgh. Anyways, what is the rest of this message? What else? Does Spirit have to say? Right. Now, some of us might be holding on to some sort of old unforgiveness. Like we're just holding on to who did what, where, when, why, and with who, and none of that, I mean, in the grander scheme of things, like, none of that matters anymore. It happened, it's in the past. It's time to forgive and move on is one thing I'm hearing. We have 4 with building blocks. We have 7 with odd box. And we have 2, the number of partnerships. Yeah, it feels like... And then we have 1 with primary beings at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, one message that's coming through is if this is someone that's coming in and actually asking for forgiveness, if this is someone who you would like to continue to allow in your life, that space of forgiveness is going to be the building blocks of a healthy partnership, regardless of what type of partnership. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. Those will be the building blocks of a healthy partnership with that person. For others, where this is a forgiveness that you're just going to kind of have to do on your own and accept that this person is just who they are, what happened, you know, who did what, where, when, why, with who, and how could they, is in the past. And learning how to build a better partnership with yourself through forgiveness. And then also having just forgiveness in like your toolkit of skills. That way you're not, when you're holding on to all of that old unforgiveness, it's like that unforgiveness builds up around heart center, and it all just kind of gets like layered and caked on there, kind of like plaque on teeth. And if you let that plaque go long enough, it turns into tartar and then your teeth rot out. You can kind of think about that, like that old unforgiveness kind of like builds up around heart center. And if you're not managing that unforgiveness, then it's going to turn into like proverbial tartar, and then proverbially your heart rots out. You become mean and nasty or something like that. Yeah. So just having that, like having forgiveness as a tool in your toolbox, so that we're not allowing that to happen, so that we're able to remain open, so that we're able to remain in flow instead of in resistance. Because as long as you are working in resistance, you are creating like an energetic blockage right in heart center. And you don't want that. Heart center is a very important energy center. It connects your feminine and masculine energy centers together. And if heart center is out of balance, everything's out of balance. There is no unity with yourself. Any of these symbols on this card could be significant. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 would be down to a 4. 4 is, yeah, the number of protection. Understand that you are divinely guided, you are divinely protected through all of this, that you are not being given anything that you cannot handle, that you have absolutely all of the toys and tools. Why did I say toys? I don't know what I'm saying. All of the tools available. It's his fault, he's distracting me. All of the tools that you need to make it through whatever it is that you are making it through. Unless you are an exasperated Pomeranian who is dying for attention at this moment, at which case you're just not having a good time right now, because why aren't people paying attention to you? I know. But it's been a while since we've said hello to Beast. Hi, Beastie. Beastie says hello. He misses making his appearances on the stream. So anyways, that just about does it for me tonight. Thank you so very much for spending time and putting up with the mouthy little man. And thank you so much for the corgi. Oh, look at that. You got a corgi piece. They love you. Thank you so very much for the gifts. We will be back tomorrow evening for our next session. So we will see you very, very soon.